Hey, good morning, folks. Hope everyone's doing all right. It is Tuesday. A a very interesting Tuesday considering the day we had yesterday. So we gapped down on equities and just continue to slide lower. There was practically no attempt to go for the gap close, showing basically the risk appetite on these here markets. So we are seeing the relief rally just, taking place at the moment. The Nasdaq and SPOOs both just retesting those prior year lows. How long the relief rally is going to last, I mean, who knows? But all eyes on the Fed tomorrow, really. We saw this massive move on the dollar up and really quickly as well because of, we had the inflation data on Friday. So we go into Monday basically needing to just price in the expectation, which traders are doing right now, an expectation of a 75 basis point hike in the next meeting tomorrow, which is tomorrow. So previously, 75 basis point was not on the table. Okay, so each meeting was going to be, 50 basis point. So, which is why we're seeing this massive repricing happening in the markets right now. But despite this dollar surge, we are seeing this happen on the crude. Really, really strong market at this moment. We went for another test on that 118 level and then just rallied through, and look at that. These are 15-minute candles and just boom. Um, will I try to short this market? No. I mean, we can see the strength on this. And Libya is out of the picture. Libyan production is out of the picture at this moment. Further basically delivering all the goods for crude bulls at this point in time. So but then at the same time, will I just go gung ho and getting long on the crude market? To be honest with you, no. What this has been is basically the information that we have to drive this market forward. As a lot of them has been priced in, so we are looking at a range of 118 to about 122 bucks a barrel over here. So what I would like to do is to look for, short, sharp moves, potentially to retest certain levels like 120, your handles and prior key levels, and, you know, maybe get on along there really to try and play this again to the 122. Obviously with the Dixie surging the way it is, and you can see just right. This is the Aussie hourly chart, on the futures, and just decent shorts to be had. And who had the worst day is this guy here, the Japanese yen, trading in 1998 lows, which is just will it, and the thing is that, the Japanese government has tried to basically they are buying up Japanese bonds to support this market, but unless they are going to raise rates or talk about raising rates, this is not going to abate anytime soon because of what the expectation is on the dollar here. Um, so for tomorrow, I would think the most interesting, the faster moving market would probably be the euro, and this is because of the pivot from Madame Lagarde last week. Basically taking a notch off of a hawkish stance, which she said, a prior meeting, and then just not holding on and continuing on with that hawkish stance that she had, which is why we saw this happen. So we just pretty much gave up this May range and traded down really nicely, pretty much a one-way street. Similar with equities. Will we test this low here? I do think so. Will we do it today? I do think so. Should I short it from here? Nah. We are seeing the relief rally happen. We are seeing Dixie just pulling back a little bit. A bit of a profit taking, what have you. And what I would like to see is potentially a test to maybe try and get back above into this range. You can do a row over here, but look for decent technical levels as usual. This goes without saying. Keep your risks tight because the market can be absolutely unruly as we head into the Fed tomorrow. Hope this was useful. Any questions at all, just hit me up in the comments. This was Reed with the Daily Briefing. Cheers, everyone.